Hello and welcome to the final session of Buy Low, Sell Yaha-high. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Matt, as always. This is not the end of things, though. This is just the end of these particular sessions. This is also going to be the end of the first series of Stock Pick Speedruns, but do not worry, there will be another series coming. I have some very interesting ideas in the works. And today we are going to be going back to where Link's adventure all started. We are going to be finishing Koroks on the Great Plateau. We did Hyrule Castle last time as kind of like a penultimate session farewell. Now we're going back to where it all began for Link and his epic, silly adventures in Hyrule. And I don't think I can take my horse up there. So perhaps I should go and stable him in the meantime. Where's the nearest stable? Probably here. So let me go do that first. I probably should have done that before I started the session. But yeah, I didn't really think ahead. Oh, I can't go through there. You don't want to go through there, bud? You got it. You're good. How the hell do I... How the hell am I supposed to get my horse out of here? Seriously, how am I supposed to get my horse out of here? Because, like, that way's blocked. The other way's probably blocked. All of these things are blocked. Well, wait a minute. Let me look at the roads. I could go there. And I can... That's not blocked. That's not blocked. It looks like I gotta go around. This is like, you know what I had when I was little? I had, like, a maze book, except it wasn't normal mazes, it was, like, streets. And, like, some were one way, some were blocked by, like, parades and stuff, and you couldn't go certain ways because they were blocked, you couldn't go certain ways because they were one ways. That's not gonna hit me, right? No, he's got bad aim because I'm a moving target. That's kind of just what that reminded me of. I will say that I also miscalculated how many Koroks I need to do today, because I want to end on 350. Or not how many Koroks, sorry, how many speed runs I wanted to get through today. Because I want to end on 350. That seems like a nice round number to end the first series on, you know? That's gonna miss, right? Haha! I am too fast. Oh, horse is on fire. That's not good. That's okay. This guy's robust. Okay, I missed the turn. I missed the turn off. All right, that's okay. We'll go down the riverside. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the number of speedruns I want to do today. Yes, I want to end on 350. It seems like a nice round number to end this first series on. So that means I need to get through 13 today. I originally thought it was going to be 11. But, well, okay, two things happened. One, I miscounted. I thought I would need to do 11, where I thought that I was 11 away from 350, where, yeah, I was in fact 12 away. But also, one of the speedruns I did last time got ruined because Twitch is stupid. So that one kind of went down the drain. So now I am one speed run in debt from last time. So that's where I get the number 13 from. So that's what that means. So I'm hoping to get through 13 today. And that'll make for a nice even end to this adventure. And something that I will say is that I am going to be finishing on the Great Plateau today, but if I bring up my map... Well, I mean, not that map you're seeing right now. Hold on. This map. See all these Koroks? These are still ones that I have yet to find. That I have yet to do. And just because I'm ending the speedruns today, doesn't mean that these are going to go unfound. So perhaps look out for potential marathon sessions in the future where I torture myself trying to 100% this game. Because watching people torture themselves is always fun, right? Alright, now I can head off to the Great Plateau. But yeah, like, I mean, I knew the Guardians couldn't hit me. Well, I mean, not head on at least. So why should I bother to stop to fight them? I am in fact in more danger if I stop than if I just keep going. It's like when you're getting chased by the cops, you know? That's a joke. Please do not take that as life advice. Alright, let's see. Where should we start? Let me just check the map. Which I probably should have done beforehand. I feel like the Guardians, like once you know how to deal with Guardians, they don't make you stressed out. But the music is still extremely stressful. Okay, I think this is one of them. It's a ball and a stump. Ball and a stump. Hey, what the hell? That's your home. Do you not want to go to your home? Great, I get a little animation behind a tree. Wonderful. Also, it's a chopper Korok. I'm not doing those. Not anymore. Those are annoying. No, this is not the Korok Marathon. Korok Marathon is going to be at a later time. This is me doing my last of the my last of the Stock Pick Speedruns. Oh wait, can I not go in there? Is that gonna sink me? That's gonna sink me. There's another. Oh no, wait, it's not around this lake. It's around the other lake. No, that's the Ballin' Cup. Nice. We got one on the ground. That means we can do a speed run. 13 away from the end. And I just realized I forgot to load up my opening words that I usually start each one of these sessions with. Oh, hold on. It would kind of suck if I skipped that on the very last time. Not very professional. I also just realized I didn't open a Google tab again. Well, screw it. I'll open it if I need it. Anyway. So, oh, I never switched it. I never switched the screen over. Oh, no, wait, yeah, I did. So, for the last time, here is how this works. I will click this button here, and it will take me to the Yahoo Finance page for a random stock. A timer will start up here in the tab, and I will have 5 minutes to do whatever research I can on that stock. I can use whatever information I can find in Yahoo Finance, as well as any articles or links that I can get off of that platform. The only exception to this rule, and that's the Google tab that I was talking about that I forgot to open again, is that if I come across a term or concept I'm unfamiliar with, I can then Google it, but, will open that tab if I need it. Once the 5 minutes are up, it will bring me back to this dashboard, and using what I was able to glean, I will have to decide if the stock is a buy, a sell, or a hold. Standard disclaimer, I am some guy on the internet. Picks I make here should not be taken as advice for you personally to buy, sell, or hold a particular stock. I would implore you to do your own research and consider your unique financial situation. When or if you decide to make any moves. I'm just having some fun here, testing my own stock picking skills, and perhaps in the process, sharing some knowledge as well, and hopefully being somewhat entertaining. Although that's somewhat questionable. So, as usual, let's go ahead and load up some nice little background ditties. These are from playonloop.com. Gonna be my last time going through these too. Actually, first up today, we got one of my favorite tracks of these. This is called Two Fat Gangsters. A nice track for this first run of final session. Let's see what we got. Hudson Capital. This is probably a bank. Banks typically have names like that. Provides financial advisory services to small to medium-sized enterprises in the People's Republic. Oh, it's not just a bank, it's a Chinese bank. That's kind of a... Wait. Hudson Capital. Like, that name would imply New York, and yet it says it's in New York. But it's a Chinese bank. This is just like this is like the Mr. Worldwide meme. That's what this bank is. Anyway, why am I seeing a bunch of things about this weird app thing? Freight Hub, Freight App, Freight Hub. Is that what they do? Commercial Payment Advisory Services, International Corporate Financing Advisory Services. Company was formerly known as China Internet Nationwide Financial Services. That's a mouthful. Changed its name to Hudson Capital. I don't see anything about that particular platform in here. Usually the description here calls out its specific products. But if it is in fact about this app, announced that Freight Hub, a North American... Wait, maybe one of these articles will give me more information about Freight Hub. Announced that Freight Hub, Inc., a North American transportation logistics company on U.S. blah, 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 with which Hudson Capital has signed a definitive merger agreement. Oh, that's why I'm getting a bunch of articles for this Freight Hub thing. It's because they are going to merge. Has that happened yet? And actually, I want to see what impact that may have had on the price. Maybe this drop here, maybe this spike here. I bet it's that spike there. Look at that monster volume. August 5th? I'm betting that was announced on August 5th. July 20th, August 4th, August 5th. Oh no, that's when Freight Hub announced. So I guess the merge has happened already? Give notice of non-compliant. Oh dear. Customer base increases. Freight Hub launches new product. Reports. Okay, so I don't know if the merger has happened yet or if it's pending. Progress further with planned merger. Tell me about that, even though it's from 10 months ago. So that merger's been in the work for 10 months? It's gotta have happened by now. Regulate informing that for the last 10 blah 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 blah. Closing bid price of Hudson Capital's ordinary shares has been $1 or greater per share, and accordingly, as regain compliance. Oh, that's the out of compliance because they were under $1. Oh, I see. I get it. That's why they were out of compliance. All right, I don't see anything here that tells me when the merger may have happened. But it seems like investors are basically treating them as the same company anyway, because Freight Hub reported this, holy crap, look at these percentages, completely ridiculous 3 and 6 month periods, and that caused a spike in this one, both in price and volume. Although the price was short-lived, it dropped down the immediate next day. Kind of a short-lived spike, but still a spike nonetheless. So people are kind of treating them as the same company. So I'm either willing to admit that either the merger has happened already, or it is all but a sure thing. So that's all I got to say on that merger. Although Freight Hub's apparently killing it. Holy hell. By drawing more companies to Freight Hub and helping solve their logistics needs and challenges. Second quarter 2020-2021 revenues were approximately $5.9 million, up 394% compared to $1.2 million. That's a damn good acquisition they made, apparently. Well, no, not acquisition. It's not an acquisition. It's a merger. That's two slightly different things. But then it's kind of slipped since then. Band's operation. I mean, I don't see anything in here that really should tell me why it slipped. I don't see anything bad. I don't see anything bad per se. I really only see things that I kind of like. So it says it's a Chinese company, but because they bought this Freight Hub thing, which operates mainly in North America, they are apparently trying to... Well, okay, again, they didn't buy it. That would be an acquisition. A merger is something different. A merger is when one thing isn't buying the other. It's just they voluntarily decide to be one company and just merge their shares and their operations together. But just because these guys would agree to a merger like that makes it seem like they want to expand beyond China, which is probably not a bad idea because China's kind of on fire right now and potentially will be into the foreseeable future. So that's probably a good move on their part. And I kind of don't have much else to say. I like a lot of what I saw. I think that they can do good. Well, okay, let me clarify. I think they can do well as the merged company together in the future. If somehow the merger breaks apart or it falls through, then all bets are off. That will probably change this to a sell for me. But with the merger, I think this is a solid buy. More so because of Freight Hub than anything, because that apparently seems like a fantastic platform that is making bank. So, buy for... What's the name of this again? Hudson Capital. Hudson Capital. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to next? Got him. We're going into the Forest of Spirits. Oh, damn. Those are ancient arrows. No, 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 no. And actually, that's an ancient bow, too. No, 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 no. Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. That's a Lizal bow. Nah, that's fine. Really? I didn't clear this camp? You know, I'm on the Great Plateau. I don't want to be too OP, you know? I did. I did shoot the ancient arrow. So that's a waste of one ancient arrow. Because I was fighting a crap ton of guardians all last time. I had stocked up on ancient arrows. And by stocked up, I mean I had like 12, apparently. I'm gonna steal that honey. I mean, I don't want to make this too easy. I think it's behind me? No, it's more like, it's like in the forest. Like, it's like right there. Oh, there's like a, there's like a log. I see it, I see it. I think I gotta start at the other end. Really? The flowers right? How did I miss this? I was all over the Great Plateau. How did I miss this? Got all the shrines, got all the beasts. I have updated almost all of my armor. I've done all the side quests. I'm fairly certain that the only thing that I have not finished in this game is all of the Koroks. I mean, it's very possible that I finish all the Koroks and I see my completion percentage and it's like 99.8. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do at that point because I'm not gonna know what else is left. I'm gonna be racking my brain trying to figure out what I didn't do because I'm pretty sure I did everything. Oh, I forgot to do a speedrun after that Korok. Damn it! All right, I got too distracted with talking. Okay, don't get distracted. No distractions. Well, okay, maybe some distractions. Right, let's load up some nice tune skis. This is called Watch and Learn. So, watch and learn. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. That's enough stupid jokes. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. This is gonna be another black hole of information, isn't it? No news articles. Not even a neat little description on the side here of what they do. This is gonna be another one where I am just flying blind and know nothing, isn't it? It's probably like there was another one that I did recently where I didn't know what it was, and someone put a YouTube comment saying that there's a rumor that it's a that it is a money laundering scheme for another Chinese institution. So maybe these ones that have like no background or no description are kind of like not really. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. I should probably shut up, actually. Whatever it is, something happened to it back in... Oh, no, wait, that's March. That's March of 2020. I think we all know what happened, but what happened back then. So, never mind. I thought maybe this had something to do with the company itself. No, that's definitely just COVID. So, I don't know. I'm kind of flying blind here. Anybody talking about this that can tell me what the hell this is? Oh my goodness, there's actually conversation in here. Holy hell. Okay, what do these guys have to say? Because this is going to be my sole source of information for this one. Let's go back in time a little bit. So, just announced. What's been just announced? Well, all right, I guess we'll never know. Next dividend announcement coming up soon. Do they actually pay a dividend? No. No, they don't. No. Not according to Yahoo, at least. Ready Capital Corporation announces... Ooh, this guy's actually posted news. Ready Capital Corporation announces securitization of $652.5 million in bridge loans. Actually, you know, this might be a good use for Google, because I want to know what a bridge loan is. I don't actually know. Short-term loan used until a person or company secures permanent financing. Okay, so it's literally a bridge. It's literally a financing bridge. That makes sense. Okay. Ready Capital today announced closing of $1 million commercial mortgage collateralized with limited right to... So when they say they closed it, I guess securitization is the securing of. So they closed it, so that means that they can pay back this loan, it seems like. That's what I'm reading, at least. Loading up on the dip again from last month. Bro, it's... Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I have the chart open on the other screen. Dude, what dip? What are you talking about? By what, like, why? Down almost $2 over the last month or so. Any idea why? No, I don't. Just hold and be rewarded, not to mention... People in here just saying to hold without saying what it is. Giving well, dividend was $15. Hold for new highs, 100% dividend, 10% dividend. Actually, you know what? I wonder. Oh, okay, there's the problem. I'm probably looking at type B shares, RCB. The news is probably all here. Yes. This makes a bit more sense. All right, I kind of wish I came to that realization before. I wish I came to that realization before that I was looking at Type B shares, where I probably should have switched over to look at. I mean, the tool I'm using can't tell between if a ticker is Type A or Type B. Kind of wish it did. Maybe that's something I can build in the future, but yeah. So I guess I'm critiquing all of Ready Capital, not just the Type B shares. But unfortunately, I didn't have too much time to look at Ready Capital proper. So I mean, I don't know. I liked the earnings that I saw when I was able to switch over. So buy, sure, I guess. I don't know. This one's kind of a loss. I apologize for that. Smack him with the rock, as is tradition. So got that one, got that one. Let's keep going. No, not here. I need to be on the other side of that cliff. Maybe like there? What's this? This isn't anything. Up there? Question mark? So nice to have my climbing gear back on. I don't gotta worry about stamina. Ooh, block puzzle. Okay, okay. Ooh, very simple block puzzle. I like the simple puzzles. Lets me save my brain power for the stonks. Okay, next track is called Wild with 3 W's. Because why the hell not? Alright, let's see what that saved up brain power can do. It can look at TG Therapeutics. You know, I've often wondered where the X comes from. All these therapeutic companies end in an X ticker, and I don't know why. Why is X Therapeutics? Because therapeutics kind of sounds like it has an X in it? I don't know. Oh boy. Woohoo! Very interesting 6 months. What happened to this right on the cusp of August? And what else happened to it that made it have a fairly nice recovery? I want to find news from August. Earnings call? Had earnings. Oof. Q2 loss and misses estimates. Do I see that reflected up here? Yes, I do. However, it's not making money anyway. It's probably clinical stage. Earnings for a clinical stage company doesn't really mean much. In no way should any stock be put in thinking about that. Commercial stage, biopharmaceutical. Wait, commercial stage? Not clinical stage? Development and commercialization of novel treatment. Product can't. Well, you can't be a commercial stage and also have just product candidates. Actually, maybe something else happened here besides more losses than what was expected. Maybe they got denial or something from one of their trials. Let's read about it. Quarterly loss of 59 cents per share versus this doesn't really matter. Compares to loss of 47 cents per year ago. Also doesn't really matter. 4 quarters, which belongs to Zacks Medical. Sustainability of the stock's immediate price movement based on the recent released numbers and future earnings expectation will most likely depend on management's commentary in the earnings call. While TJ has underperformed the market so far this year, no easy answer to this key question, but one reliable measure that can help investors. Blah blah blah. Earnings outlook literally doesn't matter. Why would this have dropped then? I didn't see anything. Clinical, like it said, this commercial stage. This is not commercial stage. I can tell. Various licensed preclinical programs. Develops this thing. And blah, blah, blah. I don't see anything in here stating that it's actually trying to sell something and make money, because it's not. It's not really it can call itself commercial stage all at once. It's not actually selling anything yet. Provides business update. That might have moved things. Let me read that one. I mean, whatever they said, whatever the update was, apparently people kind of came back from it because it started to go up after this. Financial results. We are pleased with the progress made throughout the second quarter, including our ongoing launch of... ongoing launch... so maybe they have just started to sell whatever this is. Growing commercialization infrastructure to launch this and have received positive feedback from healthcare providers on it. You know what? I wonder if what may have happened is that people expected it to have launched by now, and thus they have a revenue stream, but it hasn't, and they were disappointed, and that's why that dropped. I wonder if that's it. They were expecting it to be out and commercialized by now, and it's not. Treatment of adult patients with relapsed, blah, blah. FDA examines to buy a lot. Well, I mean, if that's the reason why, it's very reactionary. And honestly, reactionary things are really good buying opportunities, in my opinion. I've said this before, one of my favorite strategies is finding something that has dropped sharply for a reason that I personally believe is not justified, and then buying it up and riding it back on up to where it was and possibly beyond that. That's one of my favorite strategies. And if I had seen this at the time, I probably would have considered this a fairly good opportunity to enact that kind of strategy also. Oh, they did have revenue, product revenue. Net was approximately 1.5 million and 2.3 million for the 3 and 6 months. And also, they do have revenue. Why doesn't that show here then? Why doesn't that show here? Oh, it does show well, it kind of does. It kind of does. I was on, oh, you know what? I was on the yearly chart. I needed to switch over to the quarterly chart. I mean, I did see tiny little green bars there indicating that it did have revenue. So maybe it is actually commercial stage. Maybe it's not lying to me. It actually is worthy of calling itself commercial stage. Because it is apparently commercializing its stuff. Apparently not to a degree that people expected by this point. But I guess they've gotten over that and realized that it was way too oversold because it has been on a very steady tick up since then. And I think it can only be up from here for them. I know I kind of focused in on only a few small things, but I didn't see anything major that could say that they are going to be going down from here. I think they don't screw it up. You can see that revenue continuing to increase more and more over the quarters to come, and by extension, assuming the market stays logical, which is questionable, and by extension, the share price. So you know what? I like this one too. I'm going to give this one a buy also. I got that fella. Climb this cliff. You know what's funny? If it wasn't for the Plateau race that went on a while ago, I probably would not know my way around here as well as I do because I haven't been here. I haven't been on the Plateau in my normal game for forever. But now I actually know my way around and I know where things are. And I need to get over there. Granted, I did not have the glider at the time. That does make it a lot more easier to get around. I remember having a really hard time trying to cross this river in, a quick fashion, and the game just wasn't having it. The hell? Under there? How am I supposed to get down there? Also, I need to heat myself up, apparently. Do I have food I can eat for that? I can't just straight up eat peppers? Do I have food? I kind of don't want to waste food. I could eat those. Yeah. Alright, how the hell am I supposed to get down there? Oh, crap. Crap. I don't want to change the chilly clothes. I want to keep my climbing clothes. When this resistance is over, maybe I'll just suck it up and switch over to cold clothes. Although that won't help me get this friggin' one here. How am I supposed to get that? Damn it. Wait, what? 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 Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die.
It is my pleasure.
Thank you, Mifa. Thank you for saving my stupid ass. Damn it! It's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab hold of the things. Dude, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, you know what? Wait. I got an idea. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna go switch over to cold weather clothes. Suck it up and ruin my outfit. Well, okay, that didn't work how I expected. But you know what? Hold on, I think I know what I gotta do. I need to loosen this somehow. Dude, why can't I examine it? What? What the hell? I don't think it mattered that it could float away. I was right there. Did it need to be stationary? If so, that's dumb. No, no, I was right there. Stupid game. Can't believe it didn't give that to me. Now I gotta wait for this log to respawn, probably. Alright. Great. Ah, wonderful. Actually, you know what? Blood Moon resets the world. I wonder if this is going to reset that log, too.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
Let's see if it did anything. Nope. That's a negative. Okay. Looks like we're skipping that one for now. Gee, I got something else I can put on to help with this place. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it respawned because nothing I did could get... Nothing I did could get these 3 stupid trees here to respawn. Where are they? These ones that got ruined by lightning a while back. The Korok here. It's one of the apple puzzles, and I can't get the apples to respawn properly. So the log is probably gonna be just as hard. But I'll try the shrine trick if later on it doesn't come back. I think I passed it. Yeah, it was back that way. I was back at the trees like a session or two ago, and they still weren't right, and there was a recommendation online to completely destroy the trees, and then it takes like a couple in-game hours for like each apple to come back. So you gotta wait a while for the apples to come back. Well, I mean that's what it claims at least. There are apparently a lot of other people having troubles with that kind of puzzle, and they can't get the apples to come back. But like what happened is that I approached it during a lightning storm, and lightning struck one of the trees and it made it fall, and now that ruined the puzzle. And I can't get it to return to the way it was properly so I can complete the puzzle. One of the trees is always still missing an apple. So I don't know. I tore down all the trees, and now I'm gonna wait a little while, well, a long while, and we'll see if that helps. What are you talking about? Why am I chopping trees? I just explained why I'm chopping trees. Also, where is this Korok? Is it down here? Oh, yeah, it is. Technically not on the Great Plateau, but we're going to bend the rules here a little bit. See, where's the block? Oh, that's wrong power. Oh, chopper, Korok. Give me a break. Alright, next one is near Mount Hylia. Oh, it's a circle one. I can see it on the map. Ah, there it is. Pick you up. Bring you on over to your friends. Another Korok down, another speedrun to go. Actually, before we get to that one, I have to use the restroom. We shall continue momentarily. I have returned. I have successfully returned from the land of Bath. And we're gonna load up another song here. This is called, we're wrapping around back to the A's again. This is called Autumn Leaves. Let's see what we got next here. It is gonna be Co-Diagnostics. Again, with this stylized X at the end. I guess it's just like the ticks part of it. People think it sounds like an X, or they stick X in all the tickers. I don't know. Wow, this is up, down, up, down, up, down. Wow. Even the 1 month, a lot of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Very interesting patterns. What happened in July? Well, here, actually, let me go read about it first. Whoa. Suddenly, they making money. Whole lot of nothing, whole lot of nothing, whole lot of nothing. Making bank. Making bank in 2020. What happened here? And does the chart reflect this? Yeah, it does. Soon as 2020 started, this thing goes off like a rocket. Holy hell. Well, okay then. So I guess the good news started back in January of 2020. Maybe we can learn a little more about maybe this bump here. If I read about what caused that, that'll give us a little more information about what happened back in 2020. So back in July, received CE marketing for direct saliva SARS-CoV-2 test. So they make testing? Molecular diagnostics company develops, manufactures, sells reagents used for diagnostic tests that function through the detection and/or analysis of nucleic acid molecules. Reaction document for COVID-19, tuberculosis, hepatitis B and C, human papillomavirus, malaria, chikungunya, dengue, and Zika virus. A lot of viruses. Just beat analysts' forecasts. I bet this was the one in July. No, that's May. It was July, right? It was July that I was looking at? Alright, I don't know where I can find the specific thing about July. But, I mean, around it, I'm still seeing a lot of good things. I'm on July 22nd, right? Honestly, I really wish Yahoo showed dates. Not by how long ago they were, but by the date the article was published. Super annoying to have to kind of like guess. It's like that was kind of 3 months ago. So yeah, let's look at that article. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Well, doesn't want to load the rest. Too bad, so sad. Alright, I have no idea, but I'm not seeing anything negative, really. I mean, that huge bump in 2020 is nothing to shake a stick at, and it is continuing into 2021. They're still making revenue. They're still having half decent earnings, and I think they're only getting started. See what Conversations thinks about this one. Knowingly telling misinformation. He say, she say. Tests performed within labs can have the same results documented in 100% meetings. Alright, I'm guessing this guy doesn't like it. Huh. How many family members involved in LLC's association with Codex Reagents LLC, owned by CEO Dwight and Son, almost 2 million shares. I don't know what they're trying to get at that. I know I said I like it, and I think I can go places. The sentiment in the conversation section seemed surprisingly negative. Well, now I'm not too sure what to think. And I wish I had more time to look over what people are saying. I think I like it. Not enough for a buy though. But I would be more than happy to give it a hold. Because I think it can go up, but I'm actually not entirely sure now. I mean, it seems like it's doing well. It seems like it's doing really good things. But now I'm not so sure because there seems to be a lot of accusations of false information being thrown around in the conversation section. So, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable giving it a buy, so I'm going to go with a hold. Alright, that one's done. Let's see, where to next? Nice panorama of the camel in the background. It's very pretty. Need to go down there. You know, I wonder if these are off the side again. No, they're further that way. There's one, like, right here. I'll bet it's down there. Yes, it is. Actually, wait, is that metal? No, that's not metal. Flying one? What flying one? What are you talking about? Explain yourself. I don't understand the question. I did that one. I marked it off. I marked it off on the map. It was like around here, I think. I don't understand the question. Oh, I don't know, maybe? I mean, I could check for that after I do the speedrun. I mean, I'm not all that concerned. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did it. But we can go look back at that. later. But first I gotta load up some Toonskis. This is called Blue Afternoon. Alright, let's see what we got. If this company is not owned by Mr. Philbin, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Actually, wait, he's dead, isn't he? I thought he was. No. Actually, yes. Yes, I think. I mean, this company is definitely dead. Look at these revenues. Humor. Let's see. Okay, what do they do? Owns, operates, franchises, hairstyling, and hair care salons in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Puerto Rico. Company operates 2 segments, franchise salons, company-owned salons. So they do hair salons. Operates salon permit. Oh my god, they own all these? Smart Style, Supercuts, Cost Cutters. Rooster's First Choice Hair Cutters. I used to go to Supercuts. When I was little. They snipped part of my ear one day. That was enjoyable. I've hated that place ever since. I don't know. They gave me like a toy to make me feel better, but I wasn't having any. Anyway, enough with the personal anecdotes. Whoa, this looks like hot garbage. Are they seriously at their lows? No. So I'm looking at the max chart right now. They haven't been at this share price, $3.97, since 1992. Holy crap. It is at its lowest point right now. Than it's been in nearly the last 30 years. Which makes sense. Constantly declining revenues, negative earnings for who knows how long. Well, at least the last 3 years. Last time they had positive earnings on the year was back in 2018. Ouch. Market predicting a spike in Regis. Why would you predict a spike in this trash? Need to pay close attention to the stock based on, is the implied volatility rising? What is the implied volatility on the options chain? Show me the options chain. It's gonna load up anytime soon. Sometime today would be nice. This is very high volatility. Very interesting. Wonder why that is. Zach's rank 3 of hold. Interesting. I don't know. This looks like kind of. I'm basically looking for a reason to not just straight up give this a sell right now. I am fishing for an excuse to not give it a sell. Reports Q4 loss. Oh, what a surprise! Just like the last 12 quarters. May report negative earnings. Oh wow, really? You think so? Well, Zach, you're amazing. How many Regis Corporation shares do institutions own? That will be an interesting metric. Actually, I don't gotta read your stupid article, Simpleton Wall Street. I can just go look here. Screw you and your opinions. not, excuse me, what? 94% of the float is held by institutions? 140? Okay, that's unexpected. As of what date? And what are these insider transactions? Are people buying? Stock award, sale, stock award up the wazoo, sale, purchase. Sale, purchase. Okay, that's starting to sway me a little bit. I still don't want to give it a buy. But just the fact that apparently so many institutions are holding this, and they do have power over the market, for better or worse. And apparently a lot of insiders have this too. I expected to go into that roster and see nothing but sells, but there's actually some purchases in there, and not just purchases at a price that is significantly higher than where it is currently trading. So you may be onto something when you say it's got nowhere to go but up. That is apparently what a lot of institutions and insiders are betting on. And betting on it hard, apparently. So you know what? I'm going to upgrade that very obvious sell to a hold. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, because apparently other people believe in this, and I guess I would be dumb not to listen to them. I mean, I'm dumb anyway, but dumber, I suppose. So yeah, we'll see how that hold works out. As we all know, investment geniuses all hold GME, right? That's how you get your foot in the door. Dude, I drop all of them on the Korok. What are you talking about? That's what they get for hiding. That's some philosophical type shit. Don't be surprised when you get hit by boulders if you hide under them. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll stop. All right, so I said I wanted to get you 13 today for an even 350. I got 5, so I need 8 more? I can do math, I swear. What was the track I just had? That was that. So the next one is called Blue Bros? Yes, Blue Bros. Let's see what's next. Cactus. What? What is with his name? And why does the ticker not match it at all? It's like, ah, yes. Cactus. What should we give it? What should we give the ticker it? How about letters, none of which are in the word cactus? Oh, what a great idea, Bob. I mean, even if I think its ticker is stupid, it's kind of gone on a tear the last year. So, who am I to judge, I suppose? Although, like a lot of things, it's kind of petered out around May, June. So what's it been up to recently? Last 5 days, last month, been on a downtrend. I don't know. I can't really make heads or tails of this chart. Let's go see what some of these articles have to say. Actually, no. Before I read the articles, I want to read what the company actually does because I can't tell from the name. I think we all know how much I love that. Designs, manufactures, sells, and rents a range of wellheads. What the hell's a wellhead? Component at the surface of an oil or gas well that provides the structural and pressure-containing interface for the drilling equipment, I suppose. Kind of an oddly specific thing to build, but okay. Range of wellheads and pressure-controlled equipment. The company's principal products include Cactus safe drill wellhead systems and monobore systems and safe inject systems, as well as frac stacks. That's a cool phrase, frac stacks. Okay, so they make drilling equipment. Very specific, oddly specific drilling equipment. Revenues are down 2020. That's understandable. Question is, are they coming back in 2021? And holy balls, they are. That's what I'd like to see. Okay. Which makes sense why it is roughly back to where it was pre-COVID. In fact, it got there a while ago. It got there back in, you can argue, February-ish. It's actually exceeded that slightly at this point. Depending on what level you determine to be pre-pandemic, but it doesn't really matter. So it's back up there. Question is, can it continue to run from here? I don't know. Let's see what some of these articles have to say. I don't care what that guy has to say. Now collaboration in the Middle East. Cactus down. NCR gets UK CMA nod for Cardtronics deal. Is increasing its dividend to 10 cents. Okay, that makes sense. Because just for clarification, this expresses it in yearly terms. So 10 cents times 4 quarters is 40 cents. So that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm funny. Okay. Earnings surge. That's because coming out of COVID. As I said, the share price shows. Timing of second quarter announces Cadent Energy Partners' intention to redeem. I want to read about this one. Hedge funds nibbling on it. Oh, worth within 20 hedge funds at the end of March. The all-time high for this statistic is 27. Okay. I see just a lot of neutral stuff here. Nothing. So it's gone on a tear, yeah, but it's gone on a tear to get back to its pre-COVID levels, which I think are justified. However, can it continue to run from here? I don't see anything in the articles explaining to me that it can really. Let's see what Conversations thinks. Like, I think it's well priced here, honestly. Well, maybe. I don't know. What is the price to earnings? Maybe that can tell me. That is pretty high. That is pretty high. I'm gonna be honest. Anyone following this stock? That was from 3 years ago? I could have sworn I saw that was from 3 years ago. This is kind of a weird situation where everything looks fantastic. Like, why would you give anything but ridiculously increasing quarterly revenues a buy? Well, let me explain, because I think I'm actually going to want to hit this sell button. So like I said, it only seems to be getting back to the sales numbers that it was pre-COVID, because 2020 was way down. What can potentially move the share price past those levels, which is at right now, is if there is more sales, more revenue to come in the future, and I don't really see a reason why there would be. You have what was I about to say? I didn't see anything that implies that it can do more revenue past its pre-pandemic levels. It primarily deals in the business of fossil fuels, which is getting kind of shaky as of late, because with I don't like to get too political in here, but Democrat control typically is not great for stuff like that. If it was in renewables, that'd be a different story. This would be buy all the way. But I really only think it's getting back to those pre-pandemic levels, and I don't think its revenues can get past that. I wouldn't be too surprised if you were to see those numbers starting to plateau or possibly go down slightly in the next quarter or two. And slowing down growth, or potentially negative growth from the highs, means plateauing share price, or potentially negative share price. So, and remember, sell is if you own it, sell it. And if you own it, you probably bought it, I would guess, sometime in the last year. So you've most likely made decent gains on it already. So I would not recommend buying it here. That's what the buy is. I would not recommend holding it to continue to hold it. If you own it, that's what the hold is. For all of the above reasons, I'm probably going to go ahead and hit that sell button. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean the business is bad. It seems like a good business. I just don't see, unless the future proves me wrong. I would need a crystal ball in front of me to make that prediction. But I don't see a lot of growth potentially coming. I don't see a lot of growth in the future. Could I be proven wrong? Yeah, of course. Again, I'm just some dumbass here making picks. I could always be proven wrong, but just based on what I see now, I gotta give them a sell for Cactus, or WHD. I don't know, whatever the hell they want to call themselves. Also, you know how before when I said I wasn't gonna smack him on the head anymore, I lied. Time for me to make my escape. But not before I check the map. You can't tell me what to do. Actually, I don't need the cold gear anymore, do I? No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Was that not it? Was that not what I had to do? Oh, is it this rock right here? Oh, that's not a rock I can pick up. Hmm. I don't know what to do here then. Oh. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, I have no weapon. Also, I'm surprised that white bokoblins are spawning here. I don't know, I guess I didn't expect it. I figured all the enemies in the Great Plateau would be always beginner enemies, but I guess not. There we go. That's what I was trying for. Come on, bud. Nice. Should be around here. Ah, well, there's one probably. Be gone! And I think that's this one? Yes. Actually, no, I don't think it is, because there's two very close together right here. And hold on. There's two very close together, and I clicked on this one, but there's a door, but it says it's at the very base of the Great Plateau, so I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. I left the rock hidden underneath. Yeah, it's that one. But then there's apparently one that's like at the base. So there are some. I know I said I'm doing Great Plateau, but there are some that are kind of on the fringes of Great Plateau that perhaps I'll do also if I need to fit in a few more Koroks and speedruns. Like for example, that one. There's one at the bottom of the waterfall here, and maybe that one also. And I don't know, that one too. Sure, why not? But we'll see if that's necessary. Well, it probably is necessary. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left on Great Plateau proper, and I still have way more than 4 speedruns to do today. Because again, I'm trying to reach 350. Anyway, enough talking. Well, actually, no, not enough talking, because I gotta talk some more. But enough talking about that, because now I gotta put up new music. This is Bossa Moment. Here goes nothing. Interactive Corp. It's an interesting name. I guess they make interactive things. Like Vidya games. They make the Vidya games with the kids and the controllers and the pew pew and the dirty words online. Operates a media and internet company worldwide. Offers digital marketplace services where it connects consumers with service professionals for repairing, modeling, cleaning, and landscaping solutions under the... Oh, neato. These are the people behind Home Advisor, Angie's List. Actually, I could have sworn Angie's List was its own company. That's actually surprising to me. I guess they might have bought Angie's List. Home Advisor, Angie's List, Handy Brands. They own a pair of Vimeo too, apparently. And Dot Dash, which I have never heard of before. Digital publishing brands. This is kind of a very interesting hodgepodge. Oh, no, wait, there's more stuff they own. Wait a minute. Provides general search, company they have Teltech. They have Care.com. I've seen commercials for that before. Blue Crew, haven't heard of that one. Daily Beast. Nursefly. This is a random hodgepodge of stuff. What? Very interesting. I didn't know all these things were owned by one company. Huh. Also, what is the story behind this Q4? That's a crazy margin. Well, there's no way I'm getting back that far because these articles are extremely dense. Which makes sense because when you're reporting articles from like 6 different companies or 6 different products, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things published in here. What would earnings be under? Would earnings be under news or press releases? Well, I guess, well, I tried to narrow it down. I guess it doesn't really matter. Because these, both options are still full of a lot of stuff. Okay, I've wasted 3 minutes talking about nothing. Come on, come on, come on. Show me the chart! Nice steady rise going into 2020. And then just kind of took off. I mean, like a lot of stuff, although this one to a ridiculous degree. As the market came roaring back, so did this, to a ridiculous degree. I don't know what to make of this, really. I think monthly metrics available on IAC website. Dash to participate in cities 2021, the global thing. Launched its first ever digital magazine. Am I getting all these articles because they own all of these things? They own liquor.com? Is that why I'm getting this? I don't see anything about that. Well, I guess Dash owns it. And they own Dash. It's just Interactive Corp all the way down, isn't it? Monthly growth has re-accelerated. You know, so I have noticed that after a couple years of not seeing him on TV, I have started to see a lot of Angie's List commercials. That is something that I have noticed. Did my clock get stuck? Seemed like it was stuck at 1 second there for a while, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I kind of wonder how justified that meteoric, exponential rise during the past year was. Especially with how it's kind of leveled off. And I know a lot of stuff has leveled off in the last couple months, last half a year. But after a meteoric rise like that, and it's not just leveled off, it's been steadily going down. Not by a lot, mind you, but by some. I think I'm just gonna give it a hold. I feel like it's very middle of the road. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I kind of don't really see good arguments for buy or sell. So I just gotta go with hold for that one, I think. Kind of don't really have anything else to say. Smack him with the rock, even though I was told not to. Can't tell me what to do. Okay, where am I going next? I am going... Ooh, I'm going to the Temple of Time. The Temple of Tim. I used a Tim Turner to go back in Tim. If you don't know what I'm referencing, it's something called My Immortal. It's the funniest thing on the internet. I guarantee it. Oh, okay. I did not see that there. Do I gotta climb up to the top of the Temple of Time? That's a lot of T words. The top of the Temple of Time. Try to say that 5 times fast. Top of the Temple of Time, 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 top of the Temple of Time. That actually wasn't that bad. You know why? You know why I think that was easy? Because there's not really a whole lot of vowel duplication. That makes those things a lot easier, I think. Because top has O, temple has E, and time has I. They're all unique vowels, and your brain doesn't really get confused when that happens. Now, when there's repeat vowels in a phrase like that, and you try to say it 5 times fast, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad time probably. It's a pretty view. Nice little panorama of Hyrule. Nice. Oh boy, more choppers. Ooh, is it the rock or is it the ring? Ooh, I'm actually not entirely sure. I know it's in the pond. Is it the rock or the ring? I think it's the ring. That's what I have marked off on my map at least. Stop giving me choppers, game. I do not want to get to the chopper. I think the next one is up here. Although it just as easily could be inside the Shrine of Resurrection, although I would be surprised if that's the case. I feel like they wouldn't put a Korok in there. Go don the circlet again. And I guess the snow boots? Also, I think I'm going the wrong place. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm fine.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thank you, Mifa. No, no, no. I went too far. Dude, what? It should be like right here. Man, if I go into the Shrine of Resurrection and it's in there, I'm gonna be mad. Why am I gonna be mad? I don't know. It's just fun to be angry. Whee! Where it all began, folks. Where it all started. Oh, are you? No. Man, this is some bullshit. This wasn't here before. And it's not even on the ground. Friggin' game. Alright, tell you what, to get out of here, I'm going to teleport to this shrine over here, and hopefully that'll reset the log that I can then try that puzzle again. Because apparently I didn't do it right. I was claimed to be an inch away from where I was supposed to be. Even though I was on the log and I was right there. But it was not letting me examine the Korok. Not that it matters, because it's going to be a stupid chopper one anyway. I'm doing a lot of complaining for what is supposed to be the last session, a celebratory occasion. But instead I am being a salty son of a bitch. No, go away! Okay, let's try this again. So I'm gonna put this here to block the log. Okay. And then I'm gonna put that there to lift the log up. And I gotta do it again. Well, actually, I could just get rid of that one. That did it. Oh! The log is blocked by the bridge. Okay, that works too. Oh, now it's letting me examine it. Okay. There we go. Finally. So with that, there are actually no more on the Great Plateau. I think I finished them all. There was this one and this one in the shrine. And here's the one with the log under the bridge. Oh, it says to use magnesis to use the door? I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to use the log. That's what the log is there for. But I guess that works too. That's another thing I like about this game. There's multiple ways to do things. Lets you use your imagination, you know? Okay, so we finished with the Great Plateau. But we still have speed runs to do. I said I wanted to do 13 today. And we have done 7 so far, so I have 6 left to go. And I'm not just gonna go ahead and do 6 speed runs in a row. That's not fun. I want to interleave them with the Koroks. So I guess we're going to start fanning out from the Great Plateau. We'll go in like a circle pattern. Like I'll do this one, and I'll come over here and do this one, and then I'll do this one, and then I'll do this one. And then maybe like I'll go to the Colosseum, do these. Maybe this one. I mean, I certainly hope I don't gotta go out that far, but I guess I'll start going around in a spiral from the Great Plateau. That sounds like a plan. But that's gonna involve first jumping down this waterfall. That should be fun. Here we go. Wee. Give me another chopper. Ah, come on. Alright, I'm cheating. I'm a genius. Oh my goodness, it's a tall cliff. Maybe I'll go up this waterfall first. That might be a good way to get back up there. I could also just teleport back to the shrine. But what's the fun in that? Ooh, do I not have cold gear on? I guess I took it off when I came down. No, I have cold gear on. Oh, I get it's because I'm in the water. Okay, I guess I assumed that that would protect me from cold water damage, but I guess not. Well, okay, I learned something just then. Thunder? I know, Link, you're cold. Calm down. It's that, isn't it? That's a pinwheel. Whoa, what? Whoa! You don't belong in this world. What the hell is that off to the right? I want my climbing gear back. I'm gonna need it. I also might need my Thunder Helm back, but I only have 5 minutes left to go. Until the weather changes. There we go. This is probably where that door is. Yep. Be gone, door. Okay, we got a ground one. We got a grounder. Also, I have to use the bathroom again. Terribly sorry. This is what happens when you start drinking water. It's not an excuse to not drink water. You should always stay hydrated, but little side effect is that you do have to go to the bathroom occasionally. So, I gotta go do that. I gotta go do that again. I'll be right back, and we shall do another Stock Pick Speedrun. Alright, we have returned. And what the next music is going to be is Caddy Blues. Let's go. Oh, nice. Nice one to wrap into this final session. Waste Management. Okay, so I know Waste Management is a good company. And even though, you could say that Jim Cramer is kind of talking out of his ass sometimes, but I know he talks about this one a lot. Okay, can you scroll down to the earnings? That'd be great, thank you. Fairly consistent year over year. Would definitely not describe it as a growth company, and I don't think that would be a fair description either, because it's not a growth company. It is a old, mature company whose focus is basically just making money. There's not a whole lot of like are you going to collect more garbage? That requires people to make more garbage. There's only so much business you can do, I guess. Is my point, which is kind of a not a good point. For what I just said about Jim Cramer, I'm kind of talking on my butt also. Stocks go up. This is definitely stocks go up. The stocks go up kind of deal. So yeah, I mean, it's a very good company. It's a very established company. Definitely not a growth company. I don't know if I would call it a value company either. Apparently Yahoo doesn't also, because it claims it's overvalued. I could have sworn it was giving me some kind of earning growth, also interpreted as a PE, which is 40. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, they collect and process waste and recyclable materials. I believe they also do sewage, I want to say. Owns, develops, operates landfill, gas to energy facilities. Residue. All right, let's see what some of these articles have to say. Earnings, revenues, estimates. Something I did notice on the quarterly chart. Quarterly chart is showing a different picture. Annual chart doesn't show a whole lot of growth. Quarterly chart does, but I wonder if that's misleading. I wonder if this is just a normal cycle that the years go through. And then, for example, it's going to start over again in quarter 3. Or are they truly doing more business coming out of 2020? I honestly don't know. Let me go take a look at the last earnings report. Maybe that'll give a hint. Hasn't managed to accelerate its returns. Well, you're simpleton Wall Street. No one cares what you think. Third quarter earnings call. Stock up. Here's why. Zacks I trust. Zacks usually has pretty good logic behind it. Chart a solid trajectory in recent times. Delve into factors that have contributed to the company's outperformance. Upbeat fiscal 2021 guidance has raised outlook for 2021. Total revenue growth is now expected to be 15.5% compared to 16% compared to prior revenue growth of 12.5 to 13%. I don't even see. How do you get 12.5? Or is this the prior estimate and not what it was historically? I think I'm having a hard time parsing this sentence. I think that's what they meant, but that's not what I interpreted it as. Maybe it can transform itself into a growth company. I don't know if I would hold my breath. That's a little too risky for my blood, though. I still don't think Still don't think that I would buy this expecting growth type returns. Which is why I probably don't want to give this a buy to begin with. Why retail not paying? Please share some positive thoughts. Yeah, that's a question I have. Some like momentum, buy high, sell high, or I'll patiently wait for 140-ish. I mean, I kind of agree with that. Buy high, sell higher is you're basically in a casino at that point, and that's not what I'm judging things here on. I am not judging things on being on the I can't talk. All right, let me go back. Let me calm down. I'm not here judging things on their casino-ness. I am not judging things, giving them a buy because they could, quote, go to the moon on nothing but hope later, okay? And when you're talking buy high, sell higher, that's kind of all you're got behind it is hope. That's not what I'm here judging things on. This is not a casino. At least I'm not treating it like a casino. But it's not a bad company. Could it go higher? Yes. What are the chances of it going higher? Not enough that I would think giving it a buy. So I'm gonna go with a hold. So if you have it, by all means, keep holding it. But I would not endorse. I would not endorse buying it here. If you expect, you know, good returns in a short period of time, or even a medium period of time. So those are my thoughts. Take the forbidden action of smacking it on the head. Because apparently I'm not allowed to have fun. Next one should be right out front. You know what? I'm going to teleport. I've had enough of this walking around garbage. Yeah, I see one flying up there already. Is it possible that I have this one already? No. I'm looking for one over here. Death from above! And I think I saw something over here. Something sparkly. Yeah, buddy. Why are you going so slow? What's the fun if I don't gotta chase you around? Okay. First, let me kill that. So I can bring up new music. Here we go with Crime Party. And here we go with the next run. And here we go with Henry Stein. Actually, no. Henry Schein. There's no T in there. I mean, I assume that's how you say that. I can't imagine how else you pronounce that. Very meh. It's a very meh kind of chart. Because it hasn't moved much in the last 5 years. Had just a lot of up and down. And sure, it's at the highs right now. Or, well, almost the highs. The highs were actually earlier this year. But you're talking about going from 58 to 78 in 5 years. That's actually kind of terrible. But tell you what, let's go see what these guys do. They provide healthcare products and services to dental practitioners and laboratories, physician practices, government, institutional healthcare clinics, and other alternate care clinics worldwide. 2 segments: healthcare distribution and technology and value-added services. So, medical stuff. That's kind of all I gotta know. They do have increasing year-over-year revenues, so that's something. Little bit of growth action going on there. Petered out a bit. The gas behind it petered out a little bit in 2020, looks like, but I'm more than happy to chalk that up to COVID. Quarterly chart looks kind of flat, but that's kind of hard to tell. We'll see what the 2021 numbers look like when 2021 is finished. But I obviously don't have those right now, so I can't really go off of those. Annual back to school program helps children in need return to the classroom. How? You're a medical device company. How do you help children going back to school? Team Shine members at... I assume that's how you pronounce that. I feel stupid pronouncing it Shine because it's Team Shine members at 22 locations in the US, Canada, Spain, Ireland are donating backpacks filled with school supplies. Oh, so it has nothing to do with them being a medical company. They're just donating school supplies. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's very nice of them. And actually, I noticed it said Ireland. Is that where they're based? No, they're US based. Well, where were they founded? Founded in New York. Okay, why are they in Ireland then? Then I don't know. That seems kind of random to me, but whatever. And actually, hold on. I just saw something down here. This versus CNMD, which I believe is ConMed. I have actually done a speedrun of that before. Yes, but which of these two sounded more attractive to value investors? We'll need to take a closer look to find out. Henry Schein is a Zach's rank 2 of buy, while ConMed is a Zach's rank 2 of hold. What did I give ConMed? Let me bring that up. I gave it a sell on June 19th. Apparently I was not a fan. But, according to this article by Zax, it is strictly worse than Henry Schein. So what I was going to say, if that, for example, if I gave ConMed a buy, then this should, if Zax is to be believed, by default should be a buy. Or if it was a hold, then this should be anything, a hold or a buy. But it's a sell, so really that doesn't give me much information about Henry Schein. I guess Henry Schein could really be anything by that point. PE ratio of 18, coming to PE of 41. We also note that HSIC has a PEG ratio of 130. This figure is primarily to the commonly used PE ratio, factoring in the company's expected earnings growth rate. Stronger estimate revision activity. It seems to beat out ConMed in just about every category. Interesting. I only have five seconds left. Damn. Yeah. So you know, yeah. So something I've noticed as I've done the speedruns more and more is that I find myself running out of time easier, because I guess I go off on tangents, and there's more stuff. As I learn more how to navigate what to look at in Yahoo Finance, I want to look at more things, and I end up talking about them and overanalyzing them, and I run out of time. So that's why with the new series I'm thinking about, I want to extend the amount of time I take to look at these. I think it makes sense, and you know, a few people have told me that I shouldn't sell myself short with just taking 5 minutes to look at things. So next series, a little preview of the next series, it'll probably be 10 minutes. I'm kind of thinking maybe 15 minutes. I'm not too sure yet, because 10 is manageable. It's 15, and I want to put out, you know, however many videos and however many amount of time. That's asking a lot of time, but yeah, that's something I've noticed about the 5-minute limit recently, which is why I want to extend that in the new series. Anyway, sorry, going off on yet another tangent. A tangent talking about tangents. What did I think of this? I am more than happy to give it a It did have year-over-year growth. Kind of stuck between buy and hold. Well, it did have the quarterly, which may or may not show growth. 2021 may end up flattening that out. Well, and there was also the chart, over the last 5 years where it didn't really go much of anywhere. There are many, many, many other things that you could have held in that amount of time and made a lot more money than you would have with this one. Yeah, I think I just talked myself into a hold. I just talked myself into a hold for HSIC, I think. I can even see an argument for sell, because it is pushing against that ceiling that it has established for the last 5 years. So I can even see an argument for a sell. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it more, I probably should have given it a sell. But tell you what, I'm comfortable with that hold for now. We'll see how that does. All right, let's head to the Coliseum. Gonna have some fun in the Coliseum. I mean, that's kind of why Coliseums exist, to have fun. Like everyone likes to look at them from a historical perspective, through the lens of the brutality that usually went on there, what with gladiators and whatnot. But it was generally an entertainment venue. It was like today's sports arenas. And like where they went there to watch people, you know, fight with swords. Kind of like how today we go there to watch people bash their heads and their bodies together fighting over a small little ball. Are we really all that different? I mean, it's violence all the way down. The only difference is the mechanism and potentially arguably the severity. I don't know. I'm a history nerd. I like thinking about this kind of stuff. And I probably don't want to go in because there's a Lionel in there waiting for me. Unless the Korok is inside, which I don't know. Let me climb up to the top and see if it's up there. And if not, then maybe I'll jump down inside. Oh, dang. Oh, I almost slipped there. That would have been bad. I think, if anything, it's on this side. I don't think I can get up there. That looks like an overhang. Ooh, I'm surprised it let me pass that. Actually, there's a chest up here. Ooh, there's a rock there. I guess that's it. No! No! Ooh, actually, I may still be able to get up there. There we go. Ah. Okay. Next track is called Easy Home. What do we got? Hudson Pacific. Hudson Pacific Properties. Ah, they may be a real estate investment trust, which I have often called a REIT, and I think I've actually been pronouncing that incorrectly. Rate? I've heard people pronounce it rate before. I honestly don't know what's correct. I mean, when you're pronouncing an acronym, you know, is there really any correct pronunciation? I mean, really? But yes, it is a rate, whatever have you. It is a real estate investment trust. Owns office and studio properties totaling 19 million square feet, including land for development. Focusing on premier West Coast epicenters of innovation, media, and technology. That typically means San Francisco. Its anchor tenants include Fortune 500 leading growth companies such as Netflix, Google, Square, Uber, NFL Enterprises. So, probably some Silicon Valley in there also. Earnings isn't bad. I would like to see more growth there, but there's a little bit. There's a little bit in the quarterly chart. But these earnings are razor thin, especially in 2020. Actually, they weren't. They weren't in previous years. I wonder why in 2020. And I wonder why it seems to be continuing into 2021. Is Hudson Pacific Properties in trouble? Yes. They are apparently also doubling down on Hollywood. I want to read all of these. These are all very interesting. Unveils plan for new hybrid mass timber office building. I don't know what all those words are supposed to mean when put together. And I don't really have time to find out. I don't care enough. Oh, interesting. Wow, it took a COVID dip and never really recovered. Interesting. So I wonder if these new razor thin revenues are due to COVID somehow. I mean, I know this can't be due to eviction moratoriums, can it? No, because they don't have residential clients. They own office buildings. Unless companies like Netflix, Google, Square, and Uber are saying they are encountering financial hardships due to COVID and are applying for eviction moratoriums and not paying their rent. Dude, if that's a thing, that is completely ridiculous. But like that's the only reason why I can explain this. Hold on, let's see if these articles have something else. Battling a headwind these days with return to the office up in the air. The office real estate occupancy level. Ooh, you know what? No, that's it. You know what? Never mind. That also makes sense. Because a lot of companies are finding out that they don't need all these big fancy office buildings. They can drop a couple of them and just have you work from home, and they can be just as, if not more efficient than being in the office. Because any downside there is for people having being work at home, the money lost from that is potentially recouped from not having to pay for these properties. Make moves to expand its global studio platform. So studio, does it mean like a Hollywood studio? Like a movie studio? Does it own movie studios? This is going to take me to the Fool's site. No, it's going to be to Million Acres. Well, it's part of Molly Fool. Star Wagons and Zeo Studio Services. I mean, that sounds like movie studios. Luxury and multicast trailers, high quality makeup, wardrobe production, and other stylized trailers. Specialized trailers. Huh. So it owns office building and movie studios. Well, the land that movie studios are on doesn't own the studios outright. But I guess the studios rent the lots. Office space and related assets. Did you see that? There's an actual company out there called Office Space? Wow, that's kind of wild to think about. Okay. So yes, that return to the office is a very good point that article made, and I could easily use that as the one argument for why this may have trouble recovering in the future. And I kind of want to give it a sell just for that reason. Well, no. Okay, no. Counterpoint. Counterpoint that there has been some pushback from companies to return to the office. Will big tech companies like Google and Uber do that? I honestly don't know. I know a lot of New York companies have been pushing for that. Actually, would big tech companies do that? No, a lot of them are really choosing to go all remote. I was kind of thinking I would give this a hold, because if people do start return, it's going to start taking off. But and you can kind of toss in the argument that it's kind of got nowhere lower to go. Potentially, but will that return actually happen? Will the exodus from the office, in fact, be accelerated? Once more and more people say, hey, we're going to go all work from home, and then other companies are going to point to them and say, like, hey, why can't we be work from home too? And now you have more and more. I can see that snowballing a little bit. In fact, you kind of see it happening already. The companies that are pushing for back to the office work, they're getting pushed back from their employees. We don't want to do that. I can very easily quit this job and go to that company over there, which will let me work from home all the time. So if you want my employment, what do you have to offer me for me to stay with you? And that combined with an employment shortage, you kind of got employers by the balls. You know, I think I'm going with the sell. I think that the days of big fancy office buildings may be a thing of the past. Calling it here. Movie studios are another thing. Their movie studio properties could still, you know, rake in some money, but who knows what percentage of their revenue stream that is compared to their office properties. I honestly don't know. Actually, there is something in Yahoo Finance that breaks that down, I think. I don't remember where you find it. I know I've seen it before. Was it in Yahoo Finance? It was somewhere. I don't remember where. I don't remember where I've seen that. I've seen that before, where it like breaks down the different companies and how they contribute to the valuation of the different subsidiaries or businesses and how they contribute to the value of a company. I've seen it before. Where have I seen that? Might be on my brokerage platform, and not in Yahoo Finance or any other informational platform. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Sell. Blah. Cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from abusing the Koroks. There's one out here too. Oops. It's path 1, but I don't know where it starts. Ah, there it is. Thought I saw something at the top of that tree. Let's go out on this bridge. There's two of them here. Actually, I bet they're underneath. Ow. Man, get out of here. Maybe it's not under here? Hmm. I can't move that, right? No. That'd be kind of cool if the puzzle was to put that block back, but I don't think it is. Up, up, wait. Wait, I see it. Question is, which one was that? Because there's two Koroks on this bridge. Alright, I guess it's that one. Well, the map is telling me it's that one. Hmm. I can't use it when I'm in the water? I thought I could. That's news to me. Cool, cool. That does not help me solve where this Korok is, though. Up here? No. Hmm. It seems to be suggesting it's in the water. Doesn't make any sense, though. Or like way far down on the cliff. Wait, is that a rock there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Jeez. it looked like an environment rock. It looked like all the other rocks. Holy crap. Oh, okay. The next one is find the answer. And then find the answer is exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, we're not gonna find the answer. We're gonna find the stock. Then we're gonna find how we feel about the stock. For example, how we feel about Orchard Therapeutics. Are they healing people with apples? I really hope so. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, after all. An apple a day and, you know, heavy drugs. That always helps. Oh, maybe it doesn't help. This is... ew, gross. Wow. Congratulations at being at 5-year lows when I look at you. That sucks. Okay, not 5-year lows. You were a little lower, like, earlier this week, but that's still not... that's not really any consolation. But yep, this week you were at the lowest level since you debuted back in 2018. Yikes. I mean, you were doing half decent earlier this year, but what happened to you? Well, first, what happened to you in January that made you pop? Let's start with that. Why is it jumping today? Why is it jumping? Encouraging action and early study. That probably has something to do with it. Interim data. Comprehensive presence. Alexion pauses. Jumps on guy. No. Granted reserve medicine. That was the 9th. That was January 14th. That was February 9th. Might be this. I don't even... these are... This article is filled with a whole bunch of fancy science words that I'm too much of a Neanderthal to understand. All I know is it got approval for something, so... good, great. And it looks like it rode the wave into January. Announces OTL 200 granted regenerative medicine advanced therapy designation. What is that? Unmet medical needs for such diseases. Drug is a regenerative medicine therapy, which is defined as a cell therapy. I guess it's just a designation for funding. I mean, I assume? Okay, so that's why. But you know what? None of this really matters. Because everything started to go to hell in a handbasket. And right now it is maximum hell. Differentiated profile. Which is weird because I don't really see any bad news. It's getting grants, it's getting approvals. Share prices have dropped 37% in the last year. Yeah, why? That's not making money? Like bro, it's a clinical stage. I don't know what you want. Develops gene therapy for serious and life-threatening blah 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 blah. Although the market return is 30. Worth of revenue in 12 months, we don't think the market considers to have proven its business plan. Well, does it actually have things it can sell? I don't see any articles saying it has things it can sell. In fact, I don't even know where that revenue is coming from. If anything, it's coming from these grants. Not buying, or they have no confidence. I mean, it doesn't seem bad to me. It doesn't seem terrible. But then why is the share price constantly tanking? Is there something I'm missing? I mean, I only looked at it for 5 minutes. It's kind of the point, but potentially. So tell you what, I'm going to combine these two facts into a hold. I'm going to combine the fact that it seems to not be doing anything wrong. I see nothing but moderate goods and neutral news. Combine that with the fact that the share price has gone down tremendously over the past year, and it could potentially pop from these lows. Could have more downside. I don't know, maybe. But I think the potential for upside is significant enough for me to not want to make a sell, but to make a hold. So, you know what? I feel comfortable with that. I think. I also need to use the restroom one last time, hopefully. So I will be back. We'll be back. I will in a jiff. Moving right along. No! No! Let me check my own map. Okay. I think I know where I gotta go. I wonder what this could be. What? No, wait, got it. I know how to play this game. Where? Oh, that's... Game's like, alright, fine, yeah, good enough. Whatever, you tried. Ooh! Damn it, I meant to do a speed... Well, you know, I still can. Yeah, screw it. Let's see how terrible this looks. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Let me change the music here. So this is fresh media. What do we have? We have created. Did I pronounce that? Created. Super low market cap, 38 million? What kind of business is this? Okay, first of all, unveils its first NFT art release. Is this what it does? Or is that kind of like its bailout to get out of being a bad business? Kind of like how some failing businesses have all of a sudden started to get into mining Bitcoin. Because they're like, oh man, we gotta do something. We're hemorrhaging money. What should we do? Bitcoin! Also, Fort Lee, cool. I know where that is. Technology company focused on development of digital communities, marketing, branded digital content, and e-commerce opportunities. Flagship product is Vocal. Content distribution platform that delivers a digital publishing platform organized into niche communities capable of hosting various rich media content. You know what I could also ascribe this definition to? DeviantArt. This kind of just sounds like a more fancy DeviantArt. Vocal platform enhances the visibility of content and maximizes viewership. Offers Vocal for brands. Okay, now you're talking. Internal content studio with pairs and seller's choice, an in-house marketing agency for direct-to-consumer and e-commerce content. Why is it getting into NFTs then? That makes me think that you are a failing company, which you kind of are. You have a massive money hemorrhages over the last 4 years, and apparently, according to this quarterly chart, it's not stopping anytime soon. Also, I'm seeing something about where was it? Public offering. That's not an initial offering. That's you making public offerings. Oh, maybe it was an initial offering. Because they IPO'd back in September of last year, almost a year ago, a little over a year ago. Now this is pricing. What did they price that as? offering price of $3.40 per share, and of course it's gone down since then. I don't know. I am getting scam vibes from this. Go ahead and hate me. Go ahead and hate me. Kind of like how I assigned the label of scam to other companies that got into Bitcoin. Everyone yelled at me, but for most of them I was right. Sucks to be right. Sucks to be right all the time. Unveil its first NFT art release. On future NFT strategy. Bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it works out for him. The OG collection is a library of over 150,000 photographs, illustrations, videos, and other media content originating from the archives of Bob, some Italian name, once the CEO of General Media and owner of publications including Penthouse, Viva, Omni, and Longevity. See, the funny part about this is that Penthouse, that means that somewhere in this 150,000 photographs is porn. I just find that hilarious. Co-CEO and founder, assets of OG, which is worth wholly owned by the company, were preliminarily valued in 2016 as between 6 to 8 million. So, okay, you're gonna auction that one thing off, and what now? You're gonna pull new NFTs out of your butt? Good luck with that. C-suite purports second quarter. Local platforms passes 1.1 million creators. Really? Well, freemium creators. That doesn't mean by definition that you have a revenue stream of 1.1 million users, because you don't. How many of those freemium creators are actually paying anything? That's the question that you seem to not be providing an answer to. How convenient. I don't know. I don't like it. A lot of this is screaming warning lights at me. And I kind of want to give it a sell. Can I try to talk myself into a hold? Maybe, because their vocal platform, again, I would like to see what percent of those freemium users are actually paying for anything. But the platform apparently is growing. I still don't quite understand how it works. And they have this one NFT sale. It's kind of odd. And then they have public offerings along the way, after which the stock price continues to go down. I wouldn't be too surprised if it continues to go down and you see a reverse split somewhere. That's when you know this. That's the danger zone. That is 100% scam territory. I've harped on this before. So it hasn't entered that territory yet, but I see it getting there. I see the pattern starting to form. It's starting to do things like a bunch of public offerings. It getting into get rich quick schemes like NFTs and Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't in good conscience give this anything but a sell. I got nothing else to say. Oh, come on. Right, next one's up here. Let's see if I can get there before I get shocked by lightning. Actually, I'm not carrying anything metal. Oh, well, nope, apparently I am. Oh, it's a balloon popper. Yeah, there's no way I can do this before I get shocked. Actually, let me try to electrocute these choo-choos. Whoa, all the way over there? Well, actually, that's... No, those are acorns. They are closer than they appear because they are not balloons. This is going to be a chopper one anyway. Yep. Ha! I electrocuted the Korok. That is funny to me. Alright, I can't see jack squat. But I'm pretty sure I just gotta go across the water here. To right here. Okay, ground Korok, and what that means is that we are going to be doing our last speed run. Let me set the music. This track is handcrafted. Pretty nice track, if I remember correctly. A good one for the last one. So I said I wanted to do 13 today. We have done 12 so far, so this one is going to be the 13th of the day, and what that means that this one is the 350th and final Stock Pick Speedrun of what I shall now from here on be calling the original series. I hope it's not something dumb. I hope it is something that can spark a lot of thought and discussion. So let's all cross our fingers that we get something good. Here we go. Okay, not great, not terrible. It could have been some know-nothing SPAC, but a bank is pretty good. A bank is pretty good for the last speed run. So, American National Bank shares. Very interesting chart. Already I'm looking at this 5-year one, and it has not quite recovered, which is surprising, because this is a bank. Banks make bank. Banks have huge margins. Well, this doesn't have as big margins as other banks I've seen. I've seen much bigger margins on other banks. What about quarterly? I have also seen much faster growth on other banks. So I was about to say that it is surprising that it has not rocketed past its pre-COVID highs, and in fact, it is stuck below them. But actually, that's not all that surprising. given the fact that it does not seem to have as much growth or as much revenue or as much margin as other banks. In fact, even here, I usually don't pay much attention to this, but I'm seeing a lot of hold. So apparently, the quote-unquote professionals don't see much in this either. So where do they operate? They operate as a bank holding company for American National Bank and Trust Company. Services in Virginia and North Carolina. Through two segments: community banking and trust, and investment services. So they're a typical bank. You know, they deal in money stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. 26 offices, one location, one loan production location in Roanoke. Roanoke is a very nice city, by the way. I've been there a few times. Beautiful city. Very nice downtown area. If you get the chance to go, I would highly recommend it. Earnings estimates rising. Are they now? Will it gain? Well, that was 2 months ago, Zax. Let's see if you were right. Yes, you were. But then again, you kind of called it at near the bottom when things were in a rut, so that's kind of almost unfair. Could be a solid addition to your portfolio. 5 grade, which range is it from? Press with Zach's rank. Blah blah. Current quarter estimates. The earnings estimate of 78 cents per share for the current quarter represents a change of 18.18%. What was it actually? Because that should be out by now. It was actually 99. So not only was that estimate raised, but they beat it. Fantastic. Currently holding Zach's rank to a buy. Okay, Zach seems to like this a little bit. American National. Oh, wait. What is this? Hold the phone. American National to be bought by Brookfield for $5.1 billion. Does it have the wrong American National? Because its valuation is nowhere near that, and it was being acquired. This should match that. American National stockholders received $190 per share. This share price should be $190 then. I don't think it's talking about this. I think it's talking about a different company. What are people saying about that? Because that is definitely going to be the top topic of conversation. Take a look at VBFC. It is a very profitable bank selling at extremely low PE and near BV. Really? Huh. It's not nothing doing in here. American National ANAT, which is not this. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't think it was. Otherwise, the stock price should match that 5.1 billion buyout valuation, which it does not. Okay, that makes a little more sense. My entire understanding of reality in the market was being called into question with that, but no, it's not that company. I guess Yahoo just got a little confused as to what it was showing me. Why is there no forward PE here? I am going to give this a hold. I'm going to give this a hold because it is a bank. Banks always do well. However, it is not doing as well as other banks. That's really the only thing holding it back. That is the only thing holding it back from the stock price, because no one wants to buy it when there are other better banks out there. Does that mean it's a bad company? No. Does that mean the share price can't gain in the future? No. Does that mean it will gain in the future? Also no, which is why I'm not hitting this buy button. So yeah, for this last and final 350th speedrun of what I am calling the original series, I am giving American National Bank shares a hold. I'm about to get shocked. Oh no. Oh no, here it comes. Bam! Okay. So that was not just the last Stock Pick Speedrun of the original series. This is also the last buy low, sell Yaha-high session that I will be doing. So I just want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for sticking around and watching this this nonsense. And as I said earlier, the nonsense is not quite over. What defines a buy low, sell Yaha-high session is not Zelda, it is not stocks, it is the combination of Zelda and stocks. So even though this is the last technical session of that, as I said earlier, I still have an awful lot of Koroks to find. And yes, I have already gone through this entire map and taken out the ones that I've done already. These are the ones that are left. So what's going to happen is that I still have to finish these. So do look forward to marathon sessions in the future where it's all Zelda and no stocks and potentially some alcohol involved. That should be exciting. So yes, thank you for joining me. Look out for future marathon sessions because I got to finish this somehow. I can't just leave this map half unfinished. It's going to trigger my OCD forever. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching.